April 24th, late at night, Tuesday, 2018. I've just gorilla tape, like duct tape, the left side wing on the fender and the gutted grill, and my headlight treatment is going to be a driving light behind there, a small high power LED driving light, and the chrome, the stainless or chrome polished trim ring will be there with the grid to make it look like a headlight, but it'll just be a tiny 2.5 by 2.5 1,000 lumen LED spotlight for daytime running lights and low power kind of driving lights at night, back roads and stuff like that. The 8.5-inch light cannons will go on the front bumper on this massive plate that gets it's going to get a nice powerful winch on there, so they'll be either side of the winch, so they'll kind of be in the same general geometry as the daytime running lights and the low power 1,000 lumen little I think the 2.75 by like 1.94 inches each, with 4 powerful LEDs. So these holes and the grill with the iconic Land Rover grill will go there. So they'll between that pi r squared and pi r squared plus that, there's about 220 square inches of just free air going to the radiator, and they calculate a square inch required for every cubic inch of engine displacement. So this will be like a 283, but it's going to be 30 over, so it's going to be like a 292 or something like that, close to around 290 cubic inches. So I'll have over 200 inches direct, and the radiator will be set back a few inches, so all the other free air will come from underneath and through. There's going to be a belly pan, so the air will be forced through the radiator, and the 2 high CFM SPAL electric fans will be pullers mounted on a flat shroud, so all the air will be forced through the radiator core. I won't have any problem heating it. It's going to be massive. The radiator is going to be 27 inches wide by 15.5 inches high and 3 inches thick. It's a double core, cross flow, large tube Chevy aluminum radiator, but with the Chevy layout, the line coming off the left top and returning on the right bottom, or whatever. Yeah, returning on the right bottom. That's the low pressure side. And then I've got this much room to work the radiator, so I can set it back like 1.5 inches, and that will allow me to place the Bronco manual steering box in the approximate position of where the cross member mounted old antique pushrod style, whatever they call it, going down to the drag link. This will go down to the drag link just like normal with a pitman arm, but it's going to be mounted. It's a manual steering unit, just like the original, but more modern kind of. But it's going to be actuated with a electric assist motor that'll go in on the shaft coming down from the steering wheel. So you'll steer it'll judge the torque that you're using and the speed and adjust. So if you're going in a parking lot, instead of having a reef on the steering wheel, it'll give you full power steering. If you're on the highway, it'll sense the load that's on it, the torque requirement, and set it. Or you can have a little dial, a potentiometer, and set it for whatever. If you're out rock crawling, you can set it for what you feel comfortable having the response. If for some reason your 12-volt dies and you don't have battery power and you're going down the highway, it just reverts to manual. It acts like a fail-safe, and you're just steering like you would be anyway in an old Land Rover. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to bed. And remember, of all the paths you take in life, make sure a few of them are dirt. Yeah.